Hi guys, it's time to play some Minecraft. So I've been doing a lot of stuff today. The first thing I'd like to show you, yeah, we forgot to talk about liquid ducts last time. I said I would get to them, but I didn't. And I'm actually not sure I can really show them very well today, but we'll see. However, I did use the redstone energy conduits all over here. I kind of redid everything in my power room, and it's all better automated. The power throughput is smarter. I'll just show you. I don't know if I'll need that or not. I might. Ooh. So let's see where to begin. So let's start here. We have 3 geothermal generators now. This is full, so none of them are running. You'll notice all of these things are totally full. Including the tanks, except for that one and that one. Okay, well, never mind that. But I changed my setup a bit. Before, what I had was my my biomass would go from my fermenter to the still, and also to this tank, and also to these. No, that's biofuel. These biogas engines. Yeah, I have a few more of these now. And what I did instead was I had it go into the tank. Then it pulls from the tank to go into the biogas engines, just so that, you know, if there's fluid in the tank, then there'll be fluid in the engines. So it's a little smarter like that, because I don't use the tanks for much. I occasionally pull buckets out of them, like if I want to fuel up these engines for the they're all full for the assembly table. Oh, and yeah, I love these gates. I used a whole bunch of them here. Having trouble deciding where to start. Okay, so these things, these are awesome. I mean, they work just like, one second. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, just had to clear my throat there. So yeah, these work just like I described last time. They're like a bat box for MJ, but the implications of that hadn't fully hit me there. Another cool thing is they're portable. Like if I shift right click this with the crescent hammer, I can just pick him up and he still has his full charge. So I could charge this up at some place, then plunk it somewhere that I needed power. Interesting, it pulled a little bit. I don't know why. So something's using a little bit of power, it looks like, but most of the stuff is not doing anything. But I don't have to manually toggle it anymore. I have an automated, yeah, I'm using a gate here. So that's a cobblestone structure pipe with a gate on it. If this can store energy, then send a redstone signal. I really wish there were a less what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but not so big and bulky way to do this. But this was the best I could do in the space that I have. So yeah, just have a redstone signal going to all 8 of those biogas engines that I have now, telling them to turn on if this thing wants any power. Now these are fueled up. I actually added an access way down here and made it look a little nicer, so it's actually intentional. These have a pipe coming off of the biomass tank. Autarchic gate here, if liquid in tank, energy pulsar, which just pulls liquid out. So it keeps that pipe full as long as there's anything in the tank to pull from it. All of those pipes just go to all the biogas engines and keep them supplied with fuel. We'll talk about this, and well, we can talk about this now. So right, this comes with a still, and yeah, biofuel. Oh yeah, ignore that connection. Nothing will ever go in there. Biofuel goes into the tank, then gets pulled out with another autarchic gate to... I think I had a reason for this going down like this, but I forget what it was. But anyway, that goes to the 2 biogenerators we have here. I actually have an extra one in the chest over there that we're not using, but don't need to. Because yeah, it's actually pretty well balanced as it is. You'll notice those have about the same amount of fluid in them, which works out well. Where was I? Right. So since these biogas engines are starting and stopping a lot, they actually end up consuming their lava because they have to use it to warm up if they're cold. So I added another pipe here to get lava into them, and that just pulls lava from this tank, which is full, which is filled by the magma crucible here. This is the magma crucible that used to be over here to fuel the geothermal generator, which is now 3 of them. So that one little magma crucible gets power from this redstone energy conduit, and yeah, oh yeah, so I played around with these things in creative mode a bit, and yeah, there's a little arrow there sort of pointing this way, and here pointing this way, like that means send power that way. If I right click it, that means suck power out of that and send it down through the rest of the pipes. Now this is definitely better than conductive pipes, because if I had a wooden conductive pipe here, well, that's a bad example. Okay, well, pretend this is something that generates power. If I had a wooden conductive pipe here and something else that generated power over here, then I don't think this thing's power could actually get through that pipe. Like, it gets stuck. This thing could only go to these two machines, and the power from here would be able to go both this way and this way, but you wouldn't. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. But with these things, it all works. You can send power through pipes that are also drawing it out of generators. So these are very cool. It's kind of hard to summarize how they're better than conductive pipes, but they are, and they don't blow up. They're smarter about how they consume energy. Anyway, I'll stop talking about those. Yeah, just laid this out a little differently. So this is my fermenter. That's the one that had more needed more inputs than the rest. So I decided to just stick a pipe on the front to a chest that's sort of hidden down here for saplings. It is empty, but we will do something about that in a moment. Yeah, nothing else too dramatic going on here. This is all the same stuff we've already seen. Yeah. So to keep this magma crucible supplied with netherrack, we have this whole chest, lots of netherrack. And how this works is iron and gate. If there's space in inventory, now I found you can't actually distinguish. You can't say, like, if there's room for more netherrack in this stack. It just says space in inventory means there's an empty slot. So if I pull this out, red pipe wire goes on, because yeah, that's the action. Right, space in inventory and pipe empty. That's probably unnecessary, because it only pulls a few. But anyway, it sends a red pipe signal. If you get a red pipe signal and your pipe is empty, then pull an item out of the chest. So the way that works out is that it's kind of weird, but it puts 3 netherrack from here into this. And by the time this has this slot has become empty, that means it's processing this, and in the time that it takes to melt the netherrack that it pulled out of its visible inventory into its sort of internal storage, in the time it takes to melt that, new ones have already arrived. So this never has any downtime if it actually needs to melt some netherrack. So that's nice. Yeah, so really the only bit of maintenance I ever need to do to this now is very rarely fill this up again with netherrack, because this is a lot. This will last a very long time. And much more frequently fill this up with saplings. So, we made a cool little sapling machine last episode, but oh yeah, I changed this a little bit. I liked that I could see the sky before through here, so I just added these lines of glass. I don't really like that there's 1 over here and 2 over there, but I had to do that for it to be symmetrical. But hopefully it'll look better when we get the rest of the ceiling in. Anyway, yeah, so I improved the leaf machine we built last episode. Let's go use it now. Yeah, I'll just go up there. And right, so I shrunk this down a lot. So this builder only has 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks where it places leaves, because I realized there's a cool trick you could pull with those. Yeah, I'll show that first, then talk about the rest of this. So we'll put on our lap pack, get our chainsaw out. So the way this works is I stand here. The builder is going to want to, oh, that's noisy. Builder's going to want to build in that spot. Speaking of which, this is all going to be noisy, so I'll turn that down. Yeah, so the builder starts here. Builder. I keep saying builder. Filler. The filler starts here. And we'll place leaves here, leaves here, leaves here, leaves here. But if I'm standing here, it obstructs it. It can't place a block there. And it'll just keep on trying to place that while it's receiving power. And yeah, I have another redstone energy cell powering it. With 20 MJ per tick, which gives it a great rate of speed. So let me show you how that ends up working. So I flip this. This has redstone control on it. So it says if the lever's off, then don't send any signal. But if it's on, then send signal to this thing. I think I actually have to restart this. Yeah, if this thing thinks it's done with its work, then you can just pull it. Oh, there it goes. Guess the lever's on. So, here we go. So it's constantly trying to fill these blocks back in. I can just stand here and I don't have to move a bit, and just hold my left mouse button down, and it will chop down every leaf in its inventory. And I've timed this. It takes just under 2 minutes to get through the entire stack, but it's placed. I'm chopping them down as fast as it can place them. So you just sort of have this fountain of leaves, saplings, and apples coming out, which is awesome. So I'm going to finish doing this. I'll be back in a little bit. And there we go. That's all of them. So then we just pick up our stuff. Flip this lever so it doesn't keep trying to fill those in. Put the... Huh? Huh? That must have had some power stored or something. That's... Wait, what? Did I accidentally... Okay, I'm confused. Why is this... Oh! Okay, I see what's happened here. Okay, so I'm just going to let this thing finish. So you see it was green, now it turned red. So that means it thinks it's done building and it won't try to keep building. So that's fine. That's how we'll control this. Because, yeah, the reason that's the control isn't working anymore is because I added this thing, this gate, which sends a redstone signal to these peat engines if the energy cell can store energy. So I just let these run all the time if it's low on energy. And yeah, this uses a lot of energy, and these peat engines don't really keep up with it, but I haven't depleted it yet. And yeah, so anyway, we just reload our leaves in here after we're done. Oops, not a lever. And make sure we got all of them because they kind of fly around everywhere. There's always like one or two that manage to go somewhere way far away. So let's see how many we get here. Oh, we're short. Oh, we actually got all of them and had an extra one in our inventory. Okay, so not that time. Yeah, so that's. I think I could improve this a little more. Like put this up at eye level. And just so I can look straight ahead instead of having this sort of tricky angle where I'm aiming at the close one and the far one. And also use some obsidian pipes. I don't think we've shown obsidian pipes. So an obsidian... Wow, you really can't see that stuff well. Okay, so instead of looking it up, I know how to build it. So let's actually make one. I always forget I don't have a jetpack there. And yeah, so this uses up most of our lap pack charge. So let's make an obsidian pipe. I need a piece of glass and 2 pieces of obsidian. So this is a Buildcraft pipe which has some special properties to, well, really just one special property to it. It can pick up items off the ground. So if I have a chest here with an obsidian pipe connected to it, let's say I throw a leaf at it, just picks it up and puts it in the chest. So if we'd lay those out around this area, we could have it, instead of all the stuff going on the ground, have it go neatly into chests, maybe even pipe it right back into this filler. So it would just keep going until our lap pack runs out of charge. Which, yeah, if we upgraded that to an advanced lap pack, would last much longer, so this would probably just go for as long as I had the patience to sit here holding my mouse button. So that's that. Now, the reason I have this here, these are silverwood leaves. I did some testing with these and did a little bit of reading. Turns out that my idea of farming silverwood saplings the same way as oak saplings here wasn't going to work, because for one thing, they're much slower to break. And yeah, I tried an advanced chainsaw in creative mode and just it was no faster. And apparently they will never drop saplings if they're broken with a chainsaw, so only if they decay naturally or you break them with your fist. So no sapling duplication for silverwood leaves. So that's fine. Just can't get those this way. So we got some saplings. Let's put them into our chest. So this thing has a gate on it, of course. Apparently the fermenter gives you a few different options. If resources are less than 25%, then pull them out of the chest. So it's giving this thing saplings as fast as it can munch on them. Let's actually give it a bunch more so it doesn't run out. And some more mulch because it's a little bit low on that, which is in here. I'm still just refilling mulch manually, but it doesn't go through it very fast. Like, I'll be refilling the sapling chest much more often than I have to refill the mulch. Anyway, I'll put away these leaves, just to get them out of my inventory. Yeah, so that's that. Aw, man, sun came up in the time we were talking, so I can't talk about this next thing, but we'll get to that later, I guess, after the sun goes down again. So here's a minor one. I learned that there's actually a way to use the uncrafting table that I wasn't aware of. You can sort of use it like an anvil. So I put this nearly broken diamond pick here, and stick these 3 diamonds on here, and I can get a fresh new one back. For 22 levels. So that's cool. I think you can also actually change the material of the tool without affecting its enchantment. So let's try this. So if I wanted to turn this into a sapphire pick, like there's no reason I'd actually do that. It costs less. And yeah, sapphire pickaxe, unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Cool. Okay, we're going to keep this diamond. So yeah, that's now the question is that cheaper than an anvil? So if we'd use 3 diamonds in an anvil, what would happen? Costs more and gives less durability. So yes, that is cheaper and better than an anvil. Cool. I wonder if it has the, I wonder if it increases its cost over time like an anvil. I would suspect not, because I think this has been around longer than the anvil itself has. So let's just put this old, mostly broken pick away and use our shiny diamond one. That'll be better. Oh yeah, okay. So let's try and talk about liquiducts a bit, since good way to demonstrate this. Yeah, okay. I'll just do it like this. So let's take a tank. And I'll do this with lava. So put a tank here, and that's a bad demonstration. Okay, so I'll put a tank all the way over here, and take a liquiduct out of this. So that's connected. Put it over here, and it connects to that. Now this is kind of similar to the redstone energy conduit in that individual parts of this have you know, it's either sucking fluid out or receiving it. So that's pulling it out, that's letting it through. So I say this wants to come out of the lava tank and go that way. Now the cool thing about these, one of the cool things, is that you can actually, you don't need an autarkic gate or a redstone signal to pull the fluid out. All you have to do, sorry, you do need a redstone signal, autarkic gate or a redstone engine to do it. All you have to do is give it a plain old redstone signal, and there it goes. Lava is filling up in our tank. Now let's see if I can, and it goes really fast. Like you saw how quickly that filled up. A BuildCraft pipe definitely would not go that quickly. Apparently it works fundamentally differently. Oh, whoa. Okay, so the fluid that was in the thing that couldn't go in there, as soon as I toggled that, went back into that tank. Cool. So let's, oh, interesting. Oh, that is getting a redstone signal, because this is on to disable the mass fabricator. Okay, that's pretty funny. How did I end up with... Oh, I ended up with more lava because it pulled it... Oops. Oh, man. I spun that. What did I do? What's going on? Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah. Right, it ended up with more lava because it pulled it out of the magma crucible. Oops. So, I guess we have a tank of lava here that's just going to stay there. Anyway, oh, and another thing about liquiducts is you can... So, you know, BuildCraft has these crazy, I have to get some lava into it again for this to work. There we go. BuildCraft has these crazy, you know, there's cobblestone transport pipes and stone transport pipes. So you can see here, it's a little hard to see, but this one's a bit darker. That's cobblestone, that's stone. Those won't connect to each other. And then there's all these crazy connection rules about how to wire pipes together, or plumb, I guess, pipes together in close proximity. With liquiducts, it does it a very different way. So those all connected as soon as I placed them. But if I place another here, it's not going to connect by default. Because this is carrying nothing and this is carrying a liquid. So if I want those to connect, all I have to do is hit them with a crescent hammer, and boom, that's part of the oh, they both connected. Interesting. Yeah, that's part of the circuit or whatever you call it. So anyway, that's a quick look at liquid ducts. We'll use them. I think, could I? Yeah, I don't see any reason I couldn't replace these with liquid ducts. I feel like I had a reason that I couldn't. Like I wanted to do something with the gates that I could. No, that should work fine. Okay, I can probably replace those with liquid ducts then. Awesome. So I'll probably do that because these are really tedious and really crazy because look at all the different types we have here. So that's cobblestone, that's stone, and then we have the sandstone one here to make sure it doesn't connect to the, oh well, don't have to worry about the induction smelter. The iron pipe here to make sure it doesn't try to go into that, and just all this craziness. So liquid ducts are simpler, faster, better, more expensive to build, but they're a nice upgrade. So that's that. I feel like I just said that. Next thing on our list we can't do until it's nighttime. Okay, well, let's move on to this. So, I was in the Twilight Forest, and I died again, and somehow my spawn got reset again. So I had to make the walk all the way from 2 kilometers away back to my portal. So that was one time too many there. So I actually set up a, let's see, do I have it here? Yeah, so I ran to spawn with quantum leggings on, and yeah, let's just go ahead and put this down temporarily right there, and put a linking book there just so that if that ever happens again, right, this is spawn. You can see my coordinates are sort of close to 0. If that ever happens again, I can just get back home. I don't have a link modifier yet, so I can't link you straight to the Twilight Forest, but this at least gets you to the home portal. I went ahead and did the same thing with the overworld spawn too, just in case somehow my let's see, is it this one? I think it might be this one. No, I can't go there from here because this is the overworld. You know, once I get a link modifier, which costs 8 diamond blocks and a gold block. Gold block's no problem, but 8 diamond blocks is going to take a while. Then I can mess with these books and make them so they can link to the same dimension. Yeah, I just put the book in here. So in case I ever get stuck at overworld spawn, I have 2-way linking here. If you remember way back to my first video, then yes, this was spawn, or pretty close to it. Compass pointed me out somewhere in the middle of the ocean, which was strange, but it was near here. Anyway, so we have an easy way to get back to home if we get stuck in either of those places. Yeah, during that run, I went through that fire swamp again, and it turns out those little jets of fire that come out of the ground come from a particular block, which you can mine. So this is a fire jet. I noticed they had lava under them, so I'm wondering if I can get this to work wherever I want. So let's, I assume we might need a bucket of lava. Let's get some here from this tank, which we don't want to be full, but is. And first, let's see, make sure, volcano's a good place to play with fire, I think. So we put this here. Yeah, it's doing nothing. Okay, so pick it back up. And let's put a bucket of lava down here, and this here. Now, they don't go all the time. This might take a moment. I don't think you have to, like, I'm sure you don't have to power it or anything, but I'm hoping we'll see that spit out some fire. But maybe not. Maybe they only work in the, well, let's try giving it a redstone signal, just in case that's... Nope, nothing. Oh, it's doing stuff. Oh, yeah! Awesome! Oh, that is sweet. Okay, that's really cool. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to mine this out of here. Oh, it consumes the lava. Very interesting. Okay. All right, well, that's a toy to play with. I'll go back to the fire swamp again later and get more. Haha, yeah, so you see that thing up there. That's what I want to show that requires nighttime. So I'm kind of piddling around here because I have a place picked out in the Twilight Forest that I'd like to explore. So I guess we'll do that just a little bit before we come back and look at this. So let me prepare for that, and maybe that'll take long enough that it'll be nighttime and I can show this first. So back in a bit. There we go, sun's setting, so I can demonstrate this thing I wanted to show. So it's probably not hard to guess what this is. This right here is an Enderman soul cage. So I took that tier 5 soul shard we made and put it to use here as an ender pearl farm. Yep. So just flip that lever, and constant stream of Endermen fall down on my ceiling here. And you know, you could you could easily imagine how you'd turn this into an experience farm, but just a simple floating platform here was very easy to set up. So yeah, that's how I can get ender pearls. Whole bunch there. So from that short usage, I got 21 of them. Not bad. So I will have no shortage of ender pearls ever. Yeah, so let's go to the Twilight Forest. Let's see, where's my... Yeah, here we go. So I mentioned that for the computer room floor, I wanted maze stone. And maze stone is found in Minotaur mazes, and I found one of those. This is just a little bit north of... ooh, it's raining. Just a little bit north of Spawn Portal, and pretty close to our tower. And in fact, before we go into the maze, I want to visit the tower real quick. I really should have brought more cobblestone, but that'll do fine. I'm thinking we can use the Wand of Equal Trade to get a bunch of these blocks quickly. Let's just try that real quick. Oh yeah, works great. Okay, so if we need to break those... Oh boy, there goes all of my cobblestone. Ha! Alright, I'm going to mine a little bit of this out because I want to... In fact, I'm going to have to go back for it because I'm going to want to exchange it for maze stone in the Minotaur maze. But since we're at this tower, let's check out the bottom floor because we never actually finished fully clearing this, just to see if there happens to be anything down here. Just want to go down to the bottom and see if there's anything else cool down here. I think I'm going to be at the bottom now, and I see nothing. Okay. Lame. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah, this tower, I'm guessing, is still a work in progress. Now, I don't know if we could use the wand on the... yeah, let's try this real quick. I want to see if I can use the wand on the vanishing blocks, or if the right-click on the vanishing block will just make it disappear. Like, I'm not sure which one will take precedence. So let's give it a try and find out. Because I would like to get some of those things. They're just fun to play with. So I click this. Haha! I got him! Okay, cool. I saw it turn green, so it was trying to vanish, but it didn't have time. The wand got it first. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to get some more cobblestone and return to the Minotaur maze. Then we'll go in there for not much time, because I've already been recording for a while, but we'll at least see what kind of place it is. Get some maze stone out of it, and yeah, we're not going to clear the whole thing, because I've done those things before. They take quite a while. It's kind of crazy. I just hit the jetpack a tiny little bit there, and I don't take any fall damage. Yeah, it takes a really long time to clear one of those. I've done it before, and yeah, they're actually pretty dangerous places, so I need to make sure my gear is good enough to go in here. I might die, but that's why we have that linking book going right to the entrance. So, be back at the entrance to the maze. Man, I was going the wrong way there. Trying to get home first. Okay, back in a moment. Alright, here we are back at the maze entrance. So, I have brought a piece of chest armor. I also have my jetpack, but the jetpack just does not provide enough protection, and I would die with if I was just wearing my jetpack the whole time. So this stuff. This is a type of maze stone. It takes a really long time to mine. Like, I can mine it like this, but it'll take forever. But I'll bet with this wand, oh yeah, that is the way to mine it. Mine. Okay, so getting some of that. There's a few different kinds. Mosaic, decorative maze stone block. Yeah, I'm thinking the decorative maze stone block, or something with this top pattern. This is what I want in my computer room. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, just gonna get a bunch. There's also, is this like non-decorative? Yeah, maze stone brick. That'll do fine. But I can, yeah, we see how that looks. I can do that off camera. But let's go down in here. Really should have brought more ladders, but yeah, so not gonna rely on jetpack for everything here. I'm going to do this with ladders. Okay, so make sure we have a way out. Because this place is no joke. I do expect to die here. So I just want to make sure I have a way back in. Oh, yeah, there's a Minotaur. Yeah! So they'll charge at you like that. Kind of annoying little buggers. And that's a cave spider. Woo! Hey, guy. Okay, so make sure our ladder gets us back out of here. Oops. Poisoned. Okay, here we go. I hear another one coming for me. Ah, we got a maze map focus. Cool. You know, I don't actually know how... Now, I know you can use those to make an uncrafting table. Like that. Oh, that one doesn't have a name. Weird. You can also make a blank maze map, so I guess that shows you the way through here. I'll have to try that. I don't have the paper on me, but ooh, lava. But yeah, so this is definitely a maze. Yeah, there's some live root. Definitely want that. Ironwood is good stuff. There's crazy torch rooms here. I'm actually going to take a bunch of these because it's easy to run out of torches in here. So those are handy. Yeah. All sorts of stuff in this maze. So we're just going to take a quick look around. There are at least 2 levels, ouch, to it. I think there might be... I think there's exactly 2. But there's actually bedrock in between the 2, so if I mine straight down here... Let's find out. I think that's right. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, there it is, there it is. Yeah, so there's bedrock, and... Oh, whoa, hello, creeper. Apparently a cave, too. Interesting. Yeah, so this is intersecting a cave. But yeah, I can't just go straight down, because there's bedrock in my way. So yeah, you just sort of have to navigate your way through here. That one's dying somehow. Is it burning? Huh. Anyway, so... Dark corridors. There's some unique mobs down here. I'm surprised there's so few right now. There are these treasure rooms. See that tripwire there? These are trapped. Oh, hey! Ooh, you have an enchanted axe. Give it to me. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I know I've disarmed those traps before. I think the thing to do is just to make sure we pick up that iron bar before it hits the tripwire hook. And then, there we go. Hey, with paper, we can make, these are not cookies, these fill you up a lot more. Let's go ahead and make that maze map and see what it's like, because I've made one before, but it wasn't informative. I wasn't inside a maze to do it. So let's try this. Blank maze map, use, and... Oh, it's doing something. Oh, yeah, okay, that's showing me the way through the... Ah! Okay, that's a weird little thing. I don't know what it's called. Ouch. Shoots slime balls at me. That's a cave... I mean, maze slime? Dungeon slime? I forget its name. So slime balls off of that guy. They have a little bit more health, so you notice the one punch didn't kill the small ones. So it looks like I've been here, assuming that's my torch. Yep. Yeah, so... We have a map through this place. It has, things on it. Can I zoom this out? I don't have enough paper to do it. Okay, well. Yeah, one of these rooms. These have Minotaur spawners in them. Let's, there's plenty of those around. I'm gonna go ahead and just break this. Don't have much of a reason to keep these guys around. Hello! Now, so you'll notice those bricks blew up pretty easily. They have a low blast resistance, but they're just really slow to mine. And your inventory fills up so quick in these places, it's already cool. Hey, unenchanted ironwood swords. Interesting, because if you craft them yourselves... Ouch! They come pre-enchanted. These things drop meat steak. Or raw meat, actually. You cook it into meat steak. Those torches are not lit. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go through this whole thing this episode, because that would take too long. But let's just... Hi, Creeper. Let's work our way back around to the entrance and maybe figure out where that is on the map. Should keep this up more often. But I need to light it up, and I have to take the map out of my hand to do that. Oh, okay, those are walls. Haha, I was reading it wrong. I really wish I could zoom this out. Like, I want to find another piece of paper to do that. Let's see if we run into another chest in the immediate future here. Okay, so I've come back around to a place I've been. That's all cobblestone. Oh, that's a pinch bug, I believe. They're nasty. No, that's a firebug. Yeah, one of those killed us in the Hollow Hill. Yeah, let's not get burned by him this time. Ah, no, that's bad. Yeah. I don't think these, oh, they do drop gunpowder, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we'll probably call this right about here, because my inventory's full, and yeah, it's going to take a lot longer to get through this whole thing. Maybe we'll pick it back up again next episode and go through the rest of it, see the boss at the end of it. Yeah. So, I'm going to get some more of this maze stone, and, oh, hey, more creepers. And head back home and deposit my stuff. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today. See you guys next... Oh, hey, okay, here's a pinch bug. I'll show you what it does. Nasty bugger! Ah, he's dragging me back to the dark spot. Ah, yeah, see, I had no control there. He was just... He latches onto you and drags you away with him. Anyway, yeah, so wrapping this up, we'll come back to this maze next episode, I believe. And yeah, I will see you then. Thanks for watching.